Hi, my name is Ulrich and I'm from Berlin, Germany, and I've been a filmmaker for the last 22 years. In the next 3 to 4 minutes, I want to tell you a little bit about it. Hopefully inspire some people, or maybe some people will stay away from the movie business. For me, it started as I was 7 years old. I was staying at my grandmother's place and some West German TV channel showed Kung Fu movies. And at a very special night, I watched my first Jackie Chan movie, The Big Brawl, and about a week later, my first Bruce Lee movie, Way of the Dragon. And from this point on, I knew that I wanted to be a Kung Fu action movie star. Anyway, it was 1987. I was living in East Berlin, and the chances to practice Kung Fu or Karate were very slim, and the chances to become a Kung Fu movie star were next to zero. That all changed in 1989. The Berlin Wall opened, and in 1990 the Cold War was almost over, and everybody wanted to be in Berlin because it was a place of history and craziness. And in this time, some US-American production company decided to shoot part of some commercial in Berlin, and my mom managed to get me into the casting. And a few days later, I even got a job. So it seemed as if my acting career started as I was around 10 years old. It was just one day of shooting. We were working for around 8 hours, and the result of those 8 hours of working was this.
Independence.
At the end of this day, I was very angry. I couldn't believe that movie making meant to prepare a shot for 2 or 3 hours and then shoot for 5 minutes. And all of the time, the crew of 3 or 4 or 5 people, most of them were doing nothing but eating, drinking coffee, talking. And me, I was doing nothing as well. I was just waiting the whole time. So at the end of this day, I decided that I don't want to be an action movie star. That being an actor was boring. At least that was my decision as I was 10 years old. So my dream, my plans for the future were over all of a sudden, but I still love to watch movies. I discovered so many new things. They were not just Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee, which both are amazing, but there were all the canon movies like Jean-Claude Van Damme, Michael Dudikoff, Chuck Norris. And then there were all the Golden Harvest movies. Then there were the horror guys like Sam Raimi, John Carpenter, Peter Jackson. Then I discovered Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, James Cameron. Then there were those other Hong Kong movies like John Woo or Tsui Hark. And it was this crazy world, and it seemed as if I could watch like each and every day like 2 or 3 movies, and it would never end, and I could do this till my days are over. And actually that felt good because there was a future watching movies. Anyway, that all changed in June of 1993. My mother bought a high-8 camcorder, and just within a few hours my journey as filmmaker started. Like I said, I was a huge fan of action, martial arts and horror movies, and I wanted to try it all by myself. And in those days, it's long before YouTube, long before editing computers, the only knowledge you had were like books, but I was not in library. I was like 13 years old. I didn't really care for the library, and I had movie magazines. But for me, it was always just trying out things, just learning by doing, or actually more learning by failure, because so many times when you try to create something and you have absolutely no idea, you will fail, but those failures just show you new ways, new ideas. And it was so interesting. It was all like playing, but at the same time creating movies. So in the next 15 minutes you will see the journey of the last 22 years with my first tries of everything till what I'm doing now. For almost all of the clips I worked as director, DOP, editor, writer, special effects guy, visual effects guy. A lot of times I'm in frame, and then on those cases I'm not holding the camera, but I made the decisions where to place the camera. Then some of the footage, later footage, is behind the scenes footage. And those times I was responsible for making of documentaries or working together with certain stunt teams, doing fight choreography, being stunt double for actors, and all this maybe sounds as if I really want to get as many credits as possible in as many different work areas as possible, but this is not important for me at all. For me, it was always this. It is pure magic that all you need is a few seconds of moving pictures, and through manipulation of sound, music, camera angles, lighting, visual effects, special effects, directing actors, you can open the doorway to a new reality, to a new dimension. And I always wanted and still want to learn everything about it, every aspect, and that was always the reason for me to do all those parts, because they're all part of this big magic, and that's why I never saw myself, and I don't see myself as director, editor, whatever. I'm a filmmaker, and I love fighting, I love action, I love horror, and that's what I do. So enjoy the next 15 minutes and see you afterwards. So that's it. I really want to thank everybody who supported me. Most importantly, I want to thank my grandmother and my mother and my uncle who always supported me no matter how crazy my ideas was, how unrealistic it was. So thanks a lot, because without you I wouldn't be sitting here and being a filmmaker. Just below this video there is a link to a PDF file where I listed all the credits for all the projects. So if you're interested where all the footage is coming from, or if you want to see the complete short films, please just check out this PDF and you will find all the information you need. Okay, now my very last words in this video are have fun, be creative, and thanks a lot for watching.